after time we hear stories of conservative members of Congress, and workaday conservatives, too, being assaulted by unhinged, radical lefties. The media doesn't really care, because their guys aren't being attacked. Who can forget when Representative Steve Scalise, RLA, was nearly murdered during baseball practice? How about the time Senator Rand Paul, RKY, was tackled and broke some ribs? Now, on Saturday, Republican Rep. Steve King of Iowa had a glass of water tossed on him by a 26-year-old man named Blake Gibbons. The protester was arrested. From CBS News. Police said a Colorado man was arrested Friday after allegedly throwing water on Rep. Steve King at a restaurant in Fort Dodge, Iowa. King was having a group lunch when 26-year-old Blake Gibbons, of Lafayette, Colorado, approached the congressman's table and allegedly threw a glass of water on King, the Fort Dodge Police Department said in a statement. Based on witness information, police believe King was specifically targeted because of his position as a U.S. congressman. According to the Des Moines Register, Gibbons was visiting family in the area and did not know King would be in the restaurant. Gibbons was charged with misdemeanor assault and disorderly conduct. What's worse is that lefties are celebrating Gibbons as a hero. They've even launched a GoFundMe in support. Vote now. Does Trump deserve the Nobel Peace Prize? Here's photo proof. Kudos to #Blake Gibbons, nervous sweat, nervous sweat, nervous sweat. It's unfortunate #Steve King didn't melt before our eyes. Racism has no place in this country, USA, raised fist, #resist https://t.co/g5umxfe1e, Ben J. Thomas, at Mrbenjthamas March 23, 2019. Kudos to #Blake Gibbons, nervous sweat, nervous sweat, nervous sweat. It's unfortunate #Steve King didn't melt before our eyes. Racism has no place in this country, USA, raised fist, #resist https://t.co/g5umxfe1e, Ben J. Thomas, at Mrbenjthamas, March 23, 2019. Blake Gibbons, American hero https://t.co/tv2z2, FMGN, Tim Rock, at Timrock March 22, 2019. Superman wears Blake Gibbons' PJs to bed at night, https://t.co/grgz0nb3, Ron Roberts, at Ron Roberts March 23, 2019. Despicable. Senator Paul was awarded $500,000 after he was attacked by his neighbor. From Fox News. Senator Rand Paul was awarded over $580,000 in damages by a Kentucky jury on Wednesday after he was attacked by his neighbor in the fall of 2017. Paul, RKY, was awarded $375,000 in punitive damages and $200,000 for pain and suffering, plus $7,834 for medical expenses. The lawmaker was violently attacked by his neighbor, Renee Boucher, in November 2017 while he was mowing his lawn. Paul was tackled from behind and suffered 6 broken ribs, including 3 displaced fractures. His recovery was complicated by fluid and blood around the lungs and recurrent pneumonia. Boucher pleaded guilty in March to a federal charge of assaulting a member of Congress and had asked for probation. More from Rep. Scalise on liberal violence, circa October 2018, via Fox News. We are less than 20 days out from Election Day and the shocking reports of attacks against Republican candidates and volunteers keep getting worse. In Minnesota, 2 Republican candidates for state office were punched. Shane McClelland is a first-time candidate who is unfortunately entering politics at a time when violence seems to be condoned or shrugged off by leading voices on the left. Continued. McClelland became a victim of this violent hysteria while at a restaurant speaking with local voters. He is now recovering from a concussion that resulted from a completely unprovoked sucker punch to his head. Minnesota State Representative Sarah Anderson was punched by a man for having the courage to confront him as he committed the criminal act of destroying campaign yard signs. As she took action to defend her fellow Americans' freedom of speech, she was violently assaulted in a gross intimidation attempt. Late Wednesday, we learned of yet another alleged assault, this time against Nevada Republican gubernatorial candidate Adam Laxalt's campaign manager, Kristen Davidson. Mike Stark, an employee of a liberal, George Soros-backed campaign group, has been accused of violently holding Davidson against her will while she was at work campaigning for Attorney General Adam Laxalt, who is the GOP candidate for governor. Vote now. Who do you believe, Trump or Cohen?